All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Quadash, double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutes to all 144,000 elect out there. Impending doom. So we're going to get into some of this, some of the etymology of this word here, doom. As we know, it keeps on coming up. And yes, the prophets of doom have to give you the message of doom, message of the doom. We've been talking about it a bit recently. I just want to get into some of the etymologies of this particular word here. First, I just tapped in the impending doom, the meaning of the impending doom. A feeling of impending doom is a sense that something tragic or life-threatening is about to happen. Right, I'm glad they're showing a Edomite there on the floor, there with his head rubbing his head, because this is where the doom's coming to. This is where and who it's aimed at. Through the scriptures, right? It can occur due to mental health or medical conditions, or in this case, like I say, from the prophets and via this kingdom. This kingdom's on its way down. We're going to find out everything through the scriptures. A sense of impending doom is a medical condition, right, that consists of an intense feeling of that something life-threatening or tragic is about to happen, to occur, despite no apparent danger. Yeah, and if you talk to some, which I've heard brothers say when they be talking to some of their workmates, their colleagues, their white, particularly the Edomites, they be saying something's coming, something's not right, something's they're not happy, they ain't happy, and at the moment over there in Babylon, right, you got these you call these a lot of people there be getting their food on these what you call them it might come to me, but you know, getting their food in way of handouts on the food markets, you know, the free food markets, because people are suffering financial crisis, other crises, all different types of crises, like mental crisis, sicknesses, and people are aware, homelessness, the opioid crisis, which is one of the reasons why people turn to drugs, Class A drugs, because they know, particularly to ease them, they're on that now, opioids and fentanyl and crystal meth, because they know there's something coming down the pipe. They're trying to escape the conditions. Right? Despite no apparent danger, causes can be either psychological or physiological, physiological. I could say the bloody word, but whatever. You know, you're doing a video and then you start you start saying the words all messed up, but you know, it happens to all of us. So let me just tap that in. I noticed they got that man there rubbing his face and shit and rubbing his head. He's under stress, man. You know, this is how they be feeling. Look, you got a lot of them now. This, you see it there? You know what I mean? That's E right now. He's worried, man. You know, you got the woman, you got the man. They're all worried, man. The impending doom. All right, so that's it. Impending doom. That's the title of this video. Get into some of that. Right? These people are worried. They're worried. They know something's coming down the pipe. All right? Let's tap the meaning. Go to the meaning of it. Of doom. All right? Because we looked at we're talking about destruction. Right? As it's saying here, doom. Right? What does it mean? Death, destruction, or some other terrible fate. Destruction. What comes to mind right now is the War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. All these kind of movies with the Avengers Endgame, when they know there's a impending doom about to occur, particularly upon the wicked, right? The wicked people, the ease, downfall, grim, terrible fate, ruin, right? Ruination. So yeah, as I was saying, people would be on them supermarkets lining up. Someone asked me a little while back, Do I know where there's a supermarket? The kitchen markets where they be getting lining up to get food. So that's a sign that people are feeling it in their pockets. And it was like a middle-aged woman, could have been a northern tribe, could have been a southern tribe, or it could have been any one of the Goyim nations. But she come up to me and asked me, do I know where there's any soup kitchens? The soup kitchen, that's the word I was trying to remember. To get that, they're in that situation now. A lot of people are feeling it, the crisis in their pockets. So that's the impending doom, which is it's here anyway. It's here. It's hitting the people, right? Hence you see people on the sides of the road begging, and in certain particular areas begging, and they're beyond that class A drug, all different types. They're trying to escape it. They're trying to, but we know what the scriptures have to say. We're going to hit the scriptures. So the etymology of the word says to judge, pass judgment on. Right, to doom. And the old English word is deman, which became deem, meaning condemn. Right, condemn punishment, pronounce adverse judgment upon. Right, there you have it. So it sounds like demon, but deman, which became deem, meaning condemned to punishment. And this world has been condemned to punishment. So let's get to the blue letter. I did look at the blue letter. I tapped in as the word there. When I tap in doom, you don't come up. But so when I tapped in some of the other words that came up when you tap in doom on the Google, you get destruction. So it leads you to destruction. These are the scriptures. You want to hit some of these scriptures on random, and it occurs 94 times in 92 verses. The word destruction, which is the same meaning. It means doom. All right, we're going to get into it when you look up that word there. As a matter of fact, when I go to the word, or let's read this, Proverbs chapter 16, some of the words that or scriptures that come up on destruction. 16:8 says, pride goeth before destruction. Proverbs chapter 16:18 says, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fool. Right. So that's what this world is on a haughty spirit. We saw what happened in the White House just recently with the Zelensky, right, the president of Ukraine, and Nero Trump, president of America. Right, he was saying you're playing with World War III. You're playing with World War III. Right, that's what Trump was saying to Zelensky, president of Ukraine. You're playing, you have no cards, you have no nothing to bargain with. In other words, you're out of your depth. Right? Who are you to give any kind of predictions to, or dictate to? In other words, So he's throwing his weight around, but that's Trump be throwing his weight around that pride, right? So pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fool. So the word, as we know, let's get into it. We look up the word. So this is the word destruction. As a matter of fact, let's go to haughty first, and then come back to and the word haughty, H1363. All right, height, exaltation, heartiness, grandeur, and then you heard that word when someone be suffering delusions of grandeur, thinking higher than, having a high opinion, an unrealistic high opinion of themselves. That's grandeur, or delusions of grandeur, or it could be of a particular place. And what they're saying about America, they say God bless America. Well, that's a delusion. God ain't blessing America. God's bringing doom to America. God's cursed America, and I believe it's a God-blessed place. And what they want to do, make America great again, and all these delusions of grandeur that they believe America's going to continue. That's what they be believing. It's going to continue, right? That's is that Psalms 49:11. He believes his house is going to continue forever. That's delusions of grandeur. That's how the American Nero feels about this place. Make America the golden city, or whatever, these things he be saying. Make America great again, the golden city, make it golden, and all this, sayings that really are just meant to being proud and haughty. But the scriptures say, back to Proverbs 16 and 18, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. And we looked up the word haughty, self-exalted or delusion of grandeur. Nah, I was going to look at the word destruction. Let's go back and look at the word destruction. H7667, which we know means the impending doom, destruction, impending destruction, right? To break, fracture, crushing, crush, to breach, to crush, ruin, shattering. Right, enough said on that. Right? So that's destruction. Destruction, that's this place. That is what's to come down the pipe with this place. This is what, it ain't going to make no America great again. It's only going to bring, right? Let's hit another precept. Right? More on this judgment that's coming. The impending doom. Let's look at the word again. What is it? Yeah, something, a sense that something tragic or life-threatening is about to happen. That's that impending doom that's going to hit America. Right? The impending doom that's going to hit America. Right? So that's why we read Proverbs chapter 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Let's hit another one. Right? Because there was a lot to choose from. And I selected the ones we're looking at right now on the word here, destruction, 94 times, and out of 92 verses, the word destruction. One of these ones, well, let me read about this. It says, Deuteronomy 7:23 says, but the Lord thy God shall deliver them unto thee. Right, that's Deuteronomy, this is Moses saying about the enemies, right? The enemies, it says, deliver them unto thee, and shall destroy them with a mighty destruction until they be destroyed. Right? Recent history speaks about all the victories that Yahshua Allah had. Right? It was always an impending doom upon any nation that had us in captivity. That impending doom that eventually did come upon Pharaoh, upon Nebuchadnezzar, in the times of Moses in Egypt, the times of Daniel in Babylon, right, and throughout Babylon too, with the Medes and the Persians, the ancient Babylonians, the ancient Medes and the Persians, the Grecians, the ancient Romans. It was always an impending doom. So why would it stop now? It ain't going to stop. It's prophetic for it to happen, the impending doom upon now the Babylonians, the revived Babylonians. There's always been an impending doom, right? And they shall destroy them with a mighty destruction until they be destroyed. Right? Some random precepts I just wanted to select here, Let's read this one too. Some of these random precepts, but some of them just fit in. Nice, timely. Job 21:30 says, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath, right? Destruction, to be destroyed, to be crushed, deleted off the face of the earth, the impending doom. Beware of the impending doom. Is that going to be the title of this video? Beware of the impending doom. Right, there you go, we have it there, right there. Yeah. Intense feeling of something life-threatening or tragic about to occur, despite no danger caused, can be either physical or psychological. There you have it. That's the impending doom that's on the horizon. That's going to be, we spoke about the prophets. Yeah, we be talking. We're just the messengers, right? So you can't really, don't point your fingers at the messengers, because really we're just the messengers. The postman, you get upset. You get a letter that you don't like. Do you get upset with the postman? If you're not that clever, you might get upset with the postman. If you ain't got your mind, your head ain't right. But they're just the messenger. The postman just delivers the message, the letters, the postcards, the parcels. That's what the prophets be doing, the prophets be delivering the impending doom. You want to get upset with the prophets, you can if you want, but then the Most High is going to get upset with you. That's not going to stop the doom. That's not going to stop the impending doom. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Right, and there you go, have it, man. Right there, there you have it. The water Yahweh Shem Yeshua. Kala Yahweh Shem Yeshua. And that's the doom we've been talking about. Right? Yeah, the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Who shall declare his ways to his face, and who shall repay him? What hath he done? Right? You're going to have to be repaid, right? Galatians chapter 6 and 7, whatsoever man soweth, that he should also reap. And you also have 1 Thessalonians. It is righteous to pay back tribulation, that make tribulation for you. So let's hit this one. We'll end with this one. It says the judgment on the day of the Lord. The judgment on the day of the Lord. Prophecies about Babylon, right? And once again, we're just giving you the straight skinny, right? The prophets of doom giving you the message of the impending doom, right? Hence, Isaiah here giving that message, and we can go along the list of all the prophets, right? Getting up early in the morning and delivering that message, that parcel. You open the parcel and there's, you might not like the message, but don't get angry with the deliverer of the message, right? The postman, the Amazon parcel deliverer, whoever, right? Judgment on the day of the Lord. It says, "Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty," right? And he's talking about the judgment, the impending doom of this wicked place, right? Once again, we're hearing about the fighting talk that's going on in the White House with the two heads of state, right? Trump or Nero and Zelensky, right? The president of Ukraine, the president of America. This is fighting talk, right? And we remember what he was saying. You ain't got no cards. You can't bargain with me. You ain't in a position to, right? Make any type of threats. You're playing with World War III. You're playing with World War III. And we know what Trump's like. He can't hold back. He hasn't got no filter. So that's what we're talking about, right? Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. This is the impending doom, what we're talking about. So it's just wanted to hit on that, as we've been talking about, and people be getting upset with the prophets, but you can't really do nothing to the prophets, right? Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. They're just the messengers. But that impending, and it ain't gonna stop that impending doom that's coming down the pipe. Right? A sense that something tragic or life-threatening is about to happen. And it's true. Hence, you got a lot of people there rubbing their heads. This woman there, she's rubbing her hands together. People be taking all types of drugs, and see, you have it right there. People worried, man. The impending doom of the anxiety, right? The impending doom, right? In all the different places of the world, people feeling it. They're feeling the hit. They're feeling the pressure of the impending doom. And you can't escape it, because we drank it down. Yahshua Allah, we drank it all down. Now it's going to be your turn. Yeah, Lamentations chapters 4, 21. Let me end with that one. Let me just end with that. Via, we drank it down. So let's hit it. Lamentations 4 and 21. Why we got that visual there? Because that's the scripture that comes to mind when I be looking at that visual right there. Lamentations chapters 4 and 21 says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Oz." Right, that's the Edomites today. Talking about the daughter representing the Babylon. Babylon over here, the mother of Babylon, and over there, Babylon. Right, over there in America, Babylon. Right, talking about, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Oz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked." Right, The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Right? Because we drunk it all down. Right? But it's accomplished. We're coming out of our punishment. Right? Of Zion. He will no more carry thee away unto captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So the impending doom, you can't escape it. Enough said. Whatever about Shem Yoshai, Kala, Yahweh about Shem Yoshai. You can't escape the impending doom that's coming down the pipe. And you're going to have to drink it down just like we did. Once again, Wada Yahweh Shem Yoshai, Kala Yahweh Shem Yoshai. Put the spirit on me to do this video. We on to the next one.